Of course it is! I'm the closest thing to a father this baby is going to have.
Is this about keeping the baby safe, or is this about you losing your last link to your brother?
This baby is the only thing my brother... It's all I have left of him.
That's what she said.
I need to know that the baby's safe.
It's all I have left too, Michael.
I just want Jacob's child to be safe. I want to give him that much.
We will. I promise. Thank you for talking with us. I appreciate it.
That worked. Plus 8 Paragon. I'd love to know what mine is now. That's quite high. I don't know how, like, I think you could get the whole Paragon thing, but... So yeah, that whole wanting to buy other weapons didn't particularly work out, did it? I ended up buying an armor that I can't use. I don't know why. It seems to be like there's some things you can't even use in the game. I don't know whether you need, like... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, we got this guy to deal with. I still haven't found that, by the way. I'm gonna have to kind of probably research that one, because I don't know where it is. I would say we probably need to... Oops. We probably need to... Yeah, there's a lot of like side assignments I need to clear up. It's kind of overwhelming in a way. Yeah, I thought I would have found that thing by now, because I obviously went through the Citadel about 10 times. What's this green thing on the map? I want to see what that is a minute. Oh.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you got.
Sounds good. Just let me set you up. Oh, this must be a mistake. System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre? Well, I heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
Just show me what you got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Huh, okay. Obviously I can't buy any of them, but... BioWare tool. So you can actually buy the Omni tool for yourself if you wanted. Actually, take license for the Normandy Quartermaster. I wonder why I'm buying those and what they're doing. I wonder if I should sell the armor I can't use. I don't know whether you need to be a certain level for it or not. Yeah, I've got two, like, let's get rid of that one. Probably don't need these ones either, if I've got like twos.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Huh. All these rounds I haven't even used yet. I don't need 2 of those. Well, I probably do. If the other ones use them. I haven't even attached any of these yet. I probably should do that. Why can't I not wear any of these? I don't get it. I don't get why I can't wear any of those.
In entertainment news, Francis Kitt has announced plans to direct Hamlet with Elcor cast members. The production will open dramatic theater to the Elcor with a Hamlet who uses Elcor body language and pheromones. Kitt claims that he's
Now
also
that I think
excited
about
by
it,
giving
maybe
a
I didn't
human
have to buy
audience the
any of
chance to
those
judge
because
Hamlet by his deeds and not his emotions.
you get kind of like weapons through like opening crates and things. So maybe you didn't have to buy those now that I think about it. I don't know. I'm stupid. One thing I want to do now is
shore party. Decontamination in progress.
I want to find Tali and talk to her because I haven't done that at all.
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Huh. Where was Tali again? I've completely forgotten to talk to Tali in these last 2 like things. I think that's where they are. I don't think Tali's here. No, we've already done that. I don't even know where Tali is. Now that I actually think about it. There's where Joker is. If anything, where's that lift? So I'm assuming Tali is somewhere around there. Wait a minute. No, okay. Yeah, Tali's probably I don't know where she is. I need to find her. I haven't talked to her at all. Apparently, there's a point of interest over here. Oh wait. Is it Ashley herself?
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duties squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am?
Oh, it's probably just these lockers, isn't it? Oh, wait.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
How often will you get new items?
Well, that depends on how many licenses you've purchased. But I'll rotate items regardless. And anytime we land someplace with a big enough port, I'll buy, sell, and trade whatever I can. Check back often. I need to move items quickly, so only the most basic items will be stocked consistently.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
So that's what the things are for. I really don't know whether to sell these yet, because I can't use them. I don't know whether that's level or something. At least we know about that now. So I guess these points of interest are the lockers. Is Tali over here? She might be. Here she is. I forgot all about you.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can.
Huh.
Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the get.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly.
Huh.
We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong.
Aww.
Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials?
In practice, the conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the conclave 4 times.
Wow.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins, what they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
How come the council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal.
Oh.
The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
So the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
Yeah.
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
I don't get it.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm probably oversimplifying. The Geth are incredibly advanced and complex creations. All you need to know is that they get smarter when they gather in large numbers. As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract.
That makes sense.
One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
I don't see what's so bad about those questions.
The Geth were created to engage in mundane, repetitive, or dangerous manual labor. That's fine for machines, but it won't satisfy a sentient being for long. The Geth were showing signs of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. If the Geth were intelligent, then we were essentially using them as slaves. It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
Hey, you can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. but they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated.
Huh.
The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exiled, searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have
She
left
said
our
that
immune
to
systems
Liara when we
weaker
were in the
than
Citadel.
most.
Like her suit
By
does
the
that.
time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
I should go.
See you later.
Oh, I leveled up for that. Sweet. So it pays to talk to people because you can level up as well. Oh my god, these assignments, look. There's like so many of them. Should probably work on clearing these up. This is store discounts. Things are still like so expensive. Space trading. Okay. So I guess the green boxes are like stores, and that's what the quartermaster thinks about. Okay. I think we should go to the map, see what we can do next. Let's just do these in order for now, I think. So, the Hades Gamma Cluster have kidnapped the chairman of the Parliament Subcommittee. Find the freighter in the Fair-Anta system of the Hades Gamma Cluster. Right. Okay.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
What?
Commander, Miss Al-Jalani's story on you just aired. She shouldn't have ambushed you like that, but you handled it pretty well.
We had differences of opinion, sir. I hope she at least believed my sincerity.
You handled yourself pretty well, Commander. She came across like a raving idiot. Just wanted to let you know what the response was back home. I won't keep you any longer. Fifth Fleet out.
Fair enough. So, Hades Gamma, that's it. Ferranta. This is where we need to be. That sounded like General Shepard from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. MSV Ontario. I guess that's where we need to be, right? Yep. Let's do it. We'll take Tali and Liara. I don't think we've had Tali and Liara on a mission yet. Alright, let's go. Just making sure I don't miss anything. Biotic
intruders! Kill the hostage!
Something just exploded in my face. Oh, it's Tali. I didn't want to do that. Oh well.
Now it's fun.
Dude, the sniper rifle was like a triple shot.
That's the last of them.
Is it? Shit, where do we need to go? You doing?
See how it is? You write letters and everyone ignores you.
Fuck?
Force is the only thing people appreciate.
Sure.
So how about if I kill Chairman Burns and finish this charade?
Please, I was trying to help you people.
Got a sorry alley
Let's not
achievement.
do anything we're all gonna regret.
Why not? What have we got to lose? Since the chairman here decided that we didn't get reparations, we've got nothing left to live for.
But I've changed my mind. Seeing you all, it's clear that you all deserve...
You had your chance. Some L2s are nearly crippled from side effects of the implants, but you voted against reparations.
Think about this. Burns is the one man who can help you.
Yes, if you release me, I can take another look at the reparations request.
What, we're supposed to trust you? Sure, you promise us freedom and say everything will be fine, but as soon as we surrender, you'll double-cross us.
I'm not promising to let you go. All I'm saying is that Burns will take another look. Right, Burns?
Absolutely. I had no idea that the L2 biotics were this desperate. If I'd known, the reparations will come. For whatever it's worth, I promise that.
You're right. I don't want to die. Maybe something will happen this time. We surrender.
Thank you, Commander. I thought I was dead when they took me. I'll see to it that the reparations discussion is reopened. I didn't know they were so desperate.